Hello student, my name is Vikas and I am now medical student in a Russian government university and my college name is KBSU जिसको full form में ऐसे बोलेंगे Kabardino-Balkarian State University and guys you are most welcome to Rekha Abroad Medical Educational Consultancy। तो आज का जो वीडियो है वो एक इंटरव्यू वीडियो होगा क्योंकि हमारे पास स्टूडेंट्स और पेरेंट्स के बहुत सारे क्वेश्चन आए हैं कि KBSU में टीचर कैसे हैं और उनका बिहेवियर कैसा और वो क्या सोचते हैं। तो आज का वीडियो बहुत ही इंटरेस्टिंग होने वाला है क्योंकि ये पहली बार होगा कि कोई स्टूडेंट जो है टीचर से डायरेक्ट बात करे और उनकी राय जाने और केवल वो बात जो है मेरे तक ना रहे बल्कि मैं चाहता हूँ कि मेरे थ्रू कंसल्टेंसी के थ्रू जो भी बच्चे आए उनके पास भी ये इन्फॉर्मेशन रहे। तो चलिए स्टार्ट करते हैं। हम लोग आज कुछ क्वेश्चन भी पूछेंगे उनसे और जानेंगे कि कैसा उनका एक्सपीरियंस रहा इंडियन स्टूडेंट के साथ, फॉरेनर स्टूडेंट के साथ और रशिया की जो एजुकेशनल सिस्टम है वो कैसा है। मैं फिर से बोल रहा हूँ कि ये पहली बार होगा, ऐसा कोई वीडियो बनाता नहीं है और दिखाता भी नहीं है, लेकिन मेरे कंसल्टेंसी का एकदम सीधा सा रूल है कि एकदम विजिबल रहे, जो है आईने की तरह साफ रहे, हर एक बच्चे को उसके क्वेश्चन का आंसर मिले और हर उस तरह से स्टूडेंट का हेल्प किया जाए जैसा उसकी रिक्वायरमेंट हो। She is our most energetic, beautiful and the most intelligent teacher. So ma'am, I would like to request you please tell us something about yourself that our student can know something about you.
So thank you, I appreciate your so beautiful words you tell about me, and I want to tell you about myself. My name is Tamara. I'm a doctor. I'm a candidate of medicine science PhD. I'm an associate professor of the Department of Microbiology, Virology and Immunology at our university, Kabardino-Balkarian State University. And besides, I'm a medical lawyer. I'm a lawyer. I have mastered a legal profession, helping our healthcare workers and patients to protect their rights. I'm a leader of the movement of medical law movement in our region. Besides, I'm a founder of the charitable foundation and member of the Patients' Rights Commission at the Ministry of Health in our region.
That's why I'm telling you, ma'am, you are super energetic and you are an ideal person for the interview because you are working for whole day and still you have that much energy that you come to our interview. So again, I am very grateful for you to you. So, ma'am, may I know your qualification or where did you complete your medicine, MBBS or?
I'm qualified as a doctor specializing in general medicine. I studied at our Kabardino-Balkarian State University, completed residency, general school, and defended my dissertation at Stavropol. And besides, our university, Kabardino-Balkarian State University, gives me opportunity to gain a new profession, and I'm general practitioner. I'm a clinical pharmacologist, social psychologist, and rehabilitation specialist also. And in addition, I have mastered, like I told you earlier, legal profession and developing medical law in our region to help our healthcare workers and patients to protect their rights.
And generally, a doctor don't have a time for any student, but you are working in lots of different fields and still you have a time for your student. So that's why I am very grateful for you.
The vast majority of my time I dedicate for my students because I've been teaching to medical students approximately for 10 years, and I've been teaching pharmacology subject to Indian students for about 5 years.
Ma'am, actually this was my next question which you have already answered. So ma'am, I will repeat the question. For how many years have you been teaching to medical students?
For about 10 years, so medical in general.
How many?
10 years.
10 years. Okay.
For medical.
Means you are teaching to medical student for last 10 years. But,
Yes, last 2 years.
But for how many years are you teaching to Indian students?
To Indians, foreign students, 4 or 5 years approximately, 5 years.
4 and 5 years.
Mm-hmm.
So ma'am, actually that's why I am saying she is our most smartest and the more energetic teacher. That's why I invited our ma'am in our interview video that we can learn something from her. I think this will be so helpful for our students. I'd like to ask you again a second question, that you are the teacher of pharmacology, and as we know that this is a very difficult subject for the student. So what will you suggest to the new student? How will they prepare this subject?
I want to tell you some story about Indian students. Since my childhood, my grandmother dreamed to going to India and see Taj Mahal. And when she became an adult, famous woman, she realized her dream and she went to India, and she spoke very well about Indian people, saying that there are no people more hardworking and more loving of life than Indians. And as evident of it, this was evident from their always smiling faces and kind faces. And I was convinced of it. When I personally met Indian people, in person of my students. And I admire their ability of hard work and integrity. And they are very friendly. They try to help each other, and they're well mannered. So I admire them, and they are very capable. They have some capability. They're capable and well mannered students. So I want to suggest that I want to advise them to be purposeful of their chosen profession, and to have easy, productive studies, especially pharmacology.
Thank you for those kind words about India. Я хотел тогда это вопрос тоже задать.
Можно
сейчас, да,
не смонтировать, никаких проблем. У нас не прямой эфир, it's no broadcasting.
Это не проблема. So, ma'am, my second question for you that what do you think about India and Indian student and about Indian peoples? It's okay, it's already answered.
Ну, просто бабушка действительно, у меня бабушка разучалась в Индии. В 86 году она поехала в Индию, я была тогда, вообще, вот такая. Поэтому я про бабушку обязательно надо это вставить. Она первая в нашей семье, кто вообще в Индии побывала.
That's why I respect you, because you respect your elders. You care about your elders. That's why I also respect you.
Yes, she was very excited when she know that my destiny, my education, my work bind with Indian students. It's very exciting.
She was happy that listen that you are going to teach Indian students.
Yes, very happy. This is how Indians. Yes, it's very interesting story. So я again про бабушку тогда расскажу. Very interesting story. I want to tell you about my grandmother. Since childhood, my grandmother dreamed to go into India and see Taj Mahal. When she became an adult, famous woman, she realized her dream and went to India. And she spoke very well about Indian people, saying that saying that there are no people more hardworking and more loving of life, and this was evident from their always smiling and kind faces. And I was convinced of this when I personally met Indian people in person of my Indian students.
Thank you. How's your teaching experience with Indian students?
I'm very glad that I work with Indian students. I admire their hard work, their integrity. They are very capable and well-mannered. They are also very friendly, try to help each other, very capable.
Thank you, ma'am. It's a really very kind word for the Indian student. What do you want to suggest to new students? How they need to prepare this subject, pharmacology?
I want to wish them in general, I want to suggest them to be purposeful in their chosen profession and have easy productive studies, especially in pharmacology. Because
how many semesters you will teach the pharmacology?
2 semesters pharmacology, yes, 2 semesters they have.
So हमारी मैडम जो है फार्माकोलॉजी पढ़ाती हैं और ये हमारे यूनिवर्सिटी में थर्ड ईयर में जो आपके सेमेस्टर होंगे जैसे कि 5वां और 6ठा उसमें फार्माकोलॉजी के सब्जेक्ट आते हैं तो हमारी टीचर हमें फार्माकोलॉजी पढ़ाते हैं तो फार्माकोलॉजी के जो टाइम ड्यूरेशन है वो 2 सेमेस्टर है.
I'm very glad that I work with Indian students. They are very capable and well-mannered. They are also very friendly, try to help each other, and their diligence allows them to absorb a lot of information, especially pharmacology. It's a complex subject, and by virtue of their capability, they may learn it very, very well. So I admire them. So that's true.
So how many days is allotted by the university for the student? How many semesters you will teach the pharmacology?
Yes, 2 semesters they have.
So हमारी मैडम जो है फार्माकोलॉजी पढ़ाती हैं और ये हमारे यूनिवर्सिटी में थर्ड ईयर के जैसे कि 5वां और 6ठा उसमें फार्माकोलॉजी के सब्जेक्ट आते हैं तो हमारी टीचर हमें फार्माकोलॉजी पढ़ाते हैं तो फार्माकोलॉजी के जो टाइम ड्यूरेशन है वो 2 सेमेस्टर है. So ma'am, do you have any good memories with foreign students?
Yes, I have very good memories and I admire them, and I'm very glad to learn them and to teach Indian students. And I want to wish them to be purposeful in their chosen profession and have easy, productive studies, not only in aspect of pharmacology, but eventually all studies, and have a good educational period in our KBSU, in our Kabardino-Balkarian State University.
So ma'am, do you like to recommend this university to new student who is thinking to get admission in this university?
I advise them to be our student,
to join this
to join our university, yes, and welcome to our Kabardino-Balkarian State University. We will be glad to teach them.
Okay, ma'am, thank you. Ma'am,
Thank you.
You know, always student after finishing class, okay, when they come back to hostel, they are always talking. Why our teacher is so beautiful? Yeah. What is the secret of beauty? So do you like to
I have no any
say
secrets.
anything?
Maybe my secret, we have very good special climate, and we have very beautiful mountains, very beautiful views, places, and we invite all Indians, all Indian people, students and their relatives, their parents to spend a lot of holidays in our republic.
Thank you and thanks for the invitation in advance from my viewers and for my student. So ma'am, you already explained everything which I was going to ask. How is our city? You already tell that this is a beautiful city.
Also we invite to come India to see Taj Mahal.
Okay, I will ask. इस तो फ्रेंड हम अभी रशिया के एक स्टेट में है जिसका नाम कबर्दीनो-बाल्कारियन स्टेट है, और यहाँ का एक सिटी है, कैपिटल सिटी, जिसका नाम नालचिक है, और नालचिक में हमारा यूनिवर्सिटी सिचुएटेड है। और ये स्टेट इसलिए भी फेमस है वर्ल्ड में क्योंकि यहाँ पे यूरोप का सबसे ऊंचा माउंटेन एल्ब्रुस भी है। तो ये देखा जाए तो रशिया में बहुत ज़्यादा पॉपुलर है ये सिटी, और यहाँ के लोग बहुत ज़्यादा हेल्पफुल हैं और टीचर भी बहुत अच्छी हैं। So ma'am, do you have any plan to visit India?
Yes, I'm wondering to come in India and see Taj Mahal. Yes. Like my grandfather, I want to realize my dream.
Okay ma'am, we are inviting you.
Thank you.
Please come to India, and especially when I will going to marriage, then hopefully I will invite you. If you will have time, then please come on my wedding. No, it's really, I'm not joking. So ma'am, और क्या पूछ सकते हैं?
How many?
मुझे बच्चे
my knowledge is my vocabulary is all. My vocabulary is all.
Very full.
No, ma'am, it was so.
Include that also, that my vocabulary is all. It will be like a precast or
No,
backstages.
yes.